Ooh. Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Boy, let's get make polls for the offseason. Boy, let's get through the playoffs first, KJ. How about that? We're over there making polls and shit.
At the foot of the Rockies, Denver,
5 games ahead.
For this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football
And you
in
gonna start
Denver
this poll
as
at
the
night?
Broncos
Nobody
get
on
set
right now.
to do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Denver. A short kick taken at the 18. Now a crease here as he's passed.
You bet not. Boy.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go. Hey, check 37.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot
Lord.
there on the first play, tried to start it out with a bang, but it's 2nd down.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete,
you know I had to try you.
Shot to get things going.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up.
First play.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for a 1st down pickup.
Who hurt?
18
Well, don't play with me. I just got this man back.
Like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside.
Stop trying to hit stick my dudes now.
That allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
Let's see if I can hit him with the okie doke. Can I hit him with the okie doke?
Play action. Now it's Carr. Flushed out right. That is caught by the rookie from Bama. It's Henry Ruggs.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Oh, what?
To get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted.
Nice. That was whack.
His guys will get the football back. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
This nigga Carr threw a duck. I'm fucking pissed.
For the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On the counter, wins it.
Right now.
This time not as successful. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
That's stupid.
3rd down and 6. coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. I got you, punk. 18, Pioneer. 53's the Mike. 53, check.
Throwing Jones. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Lindsey.
You see how quick I removed that nigga. No, from the
That's going to bring up
yeah.
and 11.
Yeah, I removed from the league, yeah.
Second and 11.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Check. Check 31. Hey, alert 3. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Go.
Wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
The Raiders call on a nickel set for third down.
Hey, here I come.
Good shit.
Then some at midfield. 30, 10.
Good shit.
And all the way home,
Hey.
Broncos score.
Good shit.
Tariq Cohen, his
Good
second
shit.
touchdown on the season.
Hey, you get one.
The Broncos have
You get
taken
one.
the early lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it too before making the
Little
heck of a
bastard.
play for the
Yeah.
score.
It's not many guys better
You get one,
on
motherfucker.
offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him
That shit dead.
time play for a touchdown.
That shit dead.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Let me make that back real quick. Stop talking like what?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they
look.
can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right?
Come on,
The end
Rico,
zone
we
we're
need them
trying to score.
stats.
I know we're being a little bit
We're trying to get you
facetious here,
good.
but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 19. A good pickup there, a 22. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Carr. Flush to his right. He can fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Broncos.
I don't know about Kenyon Drake.
His guys will get the football back.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get it every play.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the
Appreciate
end zone.
that.
The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon, but I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here.
Nobody?
This go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. That second down run a big help as 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now.
And it's 3rd down.
What down? 180. Here we got 29.
Shotgun now for Carr.
That's my fault.
And able to catch it
That's
on the
my
left
fault.
sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They do go for it. It's Carr. And this one complete to Gafford. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. It's Barkley on the counter. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper
What's up?
places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Nah, Chargers.
The 22 is the line to gain here
Chargers.
on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A solid pick.
He only got a
5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure
He got it.
frustration. A 1st down carry for Barkley. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw with Carr. Sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him a 1st down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Rico Gafford. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Raiders,
Yeah, we went 1-1. I'm only a game behind them.
Read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
This is Jakeem Grant. And he'll take it up
Give
past
him
the
no
25
boost now.
to the 26-yard line.
Scotty?
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
On 2nd and 2, Jones. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Had somebody
Line
a
of
butt
scrimmage,
naked,
the
but I take
37 on 1st and 10.
it. You ain't see nothing.
Barkley, toss play left. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter.
This
But
look
that
familiar,
means your
motherfucker?
defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Third down.
Now this time, Carl throw. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
First down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, we're good. 185.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
I didn't even know PK was in here.
Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Yeah, they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Check 24, check 24. Slam, slam, slam.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Gotta do better. Come on. Buffalo 18.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
On 1st and 10, Jones. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jonathan Abram picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the
Leave that man alone.
I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you know, the job training, so he's got to take the feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this up to the 34.
Nah, player, they don't work on me no more. They don't work on me no more.
So it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
You ain't frustrating me.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr, he'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Oh, you getting hit by that white boy.
Closing stages of the first half.
That boy hit the slide.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Here we go. Check. 53's Mike.
What?
Check. 53's Mike.
Jones. A final shot before break. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Yeah, I think I got a 7th round or something.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL
what's wrong with the one you got?
season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Jakeem Grant now to return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
Oh, you little bastard.
Cleaning up.
You little bastard.
He's at the 30, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Tariq Cohen, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer.
That is today's NFL, isn't it? If you're going to be a running back in this league, you've got to be complete to stay on the field, at least for those 3 games we talk about. Got to be able to catch it, which he's doing quite well in this one.
If it was up to me, my boys would be doing a good old targeting, bro. He hitting that nigga every play. Pass plays on the sideline. That nigga getting all that work.
And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Beware that cat. That's all I can say.
So how has he done it?
Beware.
Because he's been patient. Followed his blocks.
I'm just, that's a little friendly advice.
For big gains.
Look. Now put that in your front pocket.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Ooh, I hope that nigga can keep up.
From the gun, Carr. Reception here by Ruggs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
I was surprised that corner you had on the left could keep up with that white boy.
Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, buddy, boy, 6'3" with 93 speed, 95 speed. I was looking at that. No, my receiver, 95 speed, 6'3", 202.
Make sure you run and jog with your
I
offensive
would look.
line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. And he will have first down.
Who you tell? Nah, Madden hold me right there.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Love has been power.
So before you get on the road, where you
They
headed?
decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On first down, Barkley. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd
Who you talking
and
about?
5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 2nd down now, Barkley, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another
Let's
one that
see
keeps
how
them
we
moving
played
forward.
it.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Oh no.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
A gain of 14. And the Las Vegas.
Carr now on first down. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll get this down to the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now it's Barkley. And a little bit of space there takes
Boy,
it inside the
I thought I had
5
one of my
to the 3.
speedsters right there.
They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the
Tyrell
4-yard
Williams ain't got it
pickup
like that.
brings it to 3rd down.
Found out the hard way. Ooh.
And he's going to be intercepted a
Good
3rd
shit.
time. Picked up by Eli Apple. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Somebody picking up on it finally. All right.
Defense has a touchdown.
Well, I think we all know that turnovers have a way of deciding games, and before you say something snarky, I realize that's not particularly astute. But in
Yeah,
this
something like
case,
that.
how about the evidence right here in the 3rd quarter? They've got the lead, moving the football, things looking good. And then...
Yeah, so now a flip on the scoreboard with that pick 6, and I don't know, the rest of the 2nd half shaping up to be very interesting. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead.
That's the score. Broncos 21. Raiders 16.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
You ain't doing nothing today.
They'll run it again with Barkley. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 33 and a first. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well. Because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And the Raider first down.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Right here, right here. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike.
Operating from the gun, Carr. Being chased out left. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know there's some really upset defenders.
That's your job.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. It's the
what the fuck? Oh, wow, they made me choose some shit. Oh, wow.
And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. They're going to run through Barkley.
Roll me in.
Into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3.
21. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. A good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And some room to maneuver. And now off to the races.
That Wildcat is getting on my fucking nerves.
Way home for a Broncos score. Philip Lindsay, 62 yards. And the Broncos have once
I
again
blitzed right in that fucking gap, too.
McManus now for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Not worried about it.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on night at the improv and you run into a tough crowd. With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Raiders on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53.
From the gun, Carr.
Oh.
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they were able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Rico Gafford with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
We don't play defense around here.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Okay, break. 53, check 53. 79 Broncos. You don't want none. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Now Jones.
Oh, man. Come on, bro. You was right there.
The Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Right there.
It's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it. to it, because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, they start to fall apart. And that's what happens when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, they start to fall apart. And that's what happens when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, Hard to get them started again occasionally.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Give me that shit.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
You gotta be shitting me.
He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, Barkley. He's going to have the first down past the 20. There he goes.
All you got to do is look and learn.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. Do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much.
Why not? I'm having fun.
Do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense, but that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point by Carlson.
Hey, knowing Barkley, look, I wouldn't even be surprised.
10-point lead.
He ain't got hurt twice this season.
Carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
Operating from the gun, Jones. That'll be
He dip him on his head.
The clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete.
Play dirty around here.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jones. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And he gets this up to the
bullshit.
34 out of bounds there.
And this with a run.
Gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
6 yards
Might
was
have
the
to cap
pickup
for the
on
last play.
completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Shit, this nigga been killing me with all fucking game.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 34. Charles,
Gotta
in
do
this one,
something
I
about
think
that
the
fucking
storyline
Wildcat,
really in
man.
the 4th quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I want to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that.
Hell no, that's the last thing
and
you
then
need, nigga.
Really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing thing. Douglas, I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Good game, Zay.
So for Las Vegas, a final win here means they'll finish.